my glowing goddesses? It is Javon Frazier, your guiding light. Happy Talk About It Tuesday. Listen, I got some things I want to talk about. All right. I want to talk about Yoni Pearls. And I'm going to try to keep this brief. Okay. I have a lot of women asking me if I supply them, if I make them, if I'm going to make them. And the answer is no. I do not believe in them. And here's why. Okay. I'm going to give you my opinion. Something to support you, something to consider. As I always say, if it does not resonate with you, don't pick it up. All right? If you disagree, then that's on you. But I just want to talk about it. So, why I don't believe in Yoni Pearls and why I will never ever have them at the Hidden Jewel Wellness Boutique is because, from my understanding, I've never done it and I never will, and I'll tell you why. I always research, and from my understanding and what I've gathered from talking to different people and from, researching it myself, it is supposed to detox your vagina. It is supposed to, balance your pH, things like that. How it does that is that it sheds the lining of your vagina. Beloved, doesn't your girl do that naturally? Yeah. Every month when you have a cycle. Now, here's the thing. I get why some people want to do it because maybe you slept with a lot of people and, you just want a new vajayjay. That's not the word that I heard, but you want a new vajayjay, right? I get that. But you have to think about it. Like I said, your body is going to shed its lining naturally. Every time you have a cycle, that's what happens. All of the blood, the nutrients, all of that lining that was created to, house a baby that is not needed because you're not having a child or you're not with child at the moment, it sheds naturally. If you force your body to do anything before it's time, no good. It's like, y'all know I love this analogy of cooking rice. It's like when you cook in a pot of rice. And I'm going to tell you why I love it so much. Because, y'all, my rice be hit or miss. Like, to that own self be true. It's like when you cook in a pot of rice. When you try to rush that thing and you try to boil it too fast or whatever, what happens? Like, it gets hard. It's not ready. When you don't add enough water, it's hard. When you add too much water, it's mushy. You got to let that thing kind of just do its own thing. Rice is one of those foods, meals, whatever, in my opinion, that you really got to let it just cook at its own pace, at the temperature it needs to be at, and just leave it the heck alone and let it do what it's going to do. Right? It's not that thing that you check all the time, that you stir all the time. You just got to let it do its own thing. And it's the same thing with your vajayjay. Your vagina, your vajayjay, your yoni is going to do what it needs to do naturally. Now, for my goddesses who don't have a cycle, that's another issue that we need to address. We need to go to the core of that. Ripping out your lining with some herbs is not good. And as I have said, all herbs are not created equal. There are some things that do not belong inside your vagina. I don't care if it is natural. So, in short, Yoni Pearls are not the best thing for you, in my opinion, in my professional opinion, because your body, your vagina sheds its lining naturally every month, okay? If you do it before it's time, you're shocking your body. You're basically ripping out, I just had a visual. You're basically ripping out the lining to your vajayjay before it's time. And the after effects that I've heard people say, what it looked like, what it smells like, what it felt like, what their body went through afterwards. Like, don't do that to yourself, beloved. Don't do that to yourself. Again, if you are having issues where you feel the need to detox your vagina, we need to deal with the core issues. Ripping out your vajayjay is not the thing to do. Okay? Perhaps stop sleeping with so many randoms. Perhaps, oh, that was too rough too soon. I went there. Like, and it's the same thing with yoni steaming. Okay, we here now. It's the same thing with yoni steaming. If you are using yoni steaming because, you're trying to get a new vajayjay, no. Now, yes, does it tighten? Does it, increase your libido? That's what I mean when I say, a new vajayjay. Nothing is, because yoni steaming deals with the tissues surrounding your vajayjay, right? We're putting the herbs into your bloodstream. That's how we are, rejuvenating your vajayjay. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. If you have issues that you need to address the core issues. But anything that you are using to get away from something real quick, just everything has its repercussions. Everything. Don't do it to yourself. I love y'all for real. This has been Javon, Frazier, your guiding light, with a quick Tuesday tip. Stay away from the Yoni Pearls. And take care of your body for real. From the core. From the inside out. Alright? Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching. To learn more about Javon, visit www.javonafrazier.com. And also, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification button so you never miss another video.